Have you ever wondered if unicorns, creatures of legend and myth, could have once roamed the earth in a different form than we imagine? This is a question that has puzzled many of us for ages. Unicorns as we know them are majestic creatures often depicted with a single spiraling horn protruding from their forehead. Their image is etched deep in our mythology, symbolizing purity, grace and magic. These mystical beings have captured our imaginations with their ethereal beauty and their mysterious, elusive nature. But what if these creatures were not just figments of our imagination? What if they were real, breathing creatures that walked the earth, just not in the way we picture them? And the most intriguing question of all, what if the unique characteristic of the unicorn, its single horn, wasn't just a fanciful attribute, but a hint at its evolutionary journey? What if I told you these magical unicorns might have evolved into the rhinoceros we know today? Unicorns have been depicted in various cultures across history, each with their own interpretations. Quite fascinating, isn't it? The unicorn, a creature of myth and legend, has captivated the human imagination for millennia, often symbolizing purity, magic, and power. Now let's take a journey back in time and explore some of these intriguing depictions. In the ancient civilizations of the Indus Valley, seals were discovered that bore the image of a single-horned beast, reminiscent of a unicorn. The Greeks, renowned for their mythology, spoke not of unicorns as mythical creatures, but as real animals living in far-off lands, describing them as wild, untamable beasts, with a single horn in the middle of their forehead. Even in the Bible, there are references to a powerful creature known as the rhino, often translated as unicorn, though its exact identity remains a subject of debate among scholars. The Chinese culture is not left out either. They revered a creature known as the qilen, often depicted with a single horn, embodying wisdom and serenity. Now let's pause and consider a common thread running through these diverse cultural depictions: the single, prominent horn. This characteristic, as simple as it might seem, is a vital clue in our quest to unravel the unicorn's evolutionary mystery. It's a feature that's not common among animals, making it a distinct and defining trait. And it's this trait that connects the mythical unicorn with a very real creature we are familiar with today, the rhinoceros. The rhinoceros, like the mythical unicorn, is characterized by its notable horn or horns. And though the rhino may lack the elegance often associated with the unicorn, it is nonetheless a powerful creature, much like the unicorns described in the tales of old. These historical depictions, while varied, all point to a creature with a single prominent horn, a characteristic shared by our modern-day rhinoceros. So could it be that the unicorn of legend is not just a figment of our collective imagination, but an echo of a creature that once roamed the earth? Let's delve deeper into this theory in our next segment. The theory that unicorns evolved into rhinoceros is not as far-fetched as it seems. Let's take a trip to the distant past, around 29,000 years ago, to the time of the elasmotherium, a prehistoric creature often linked with the unicorn myth. Picture a beast not of fairy tales but of flesh and blood, standing nearly 2 meters high at the shoulder and weighing up to 5 tons. This one-horned giant, known as the Siberian unicorn, roamed the grasslands of Eurasia, brandishing a massive horn on its forehead, perhaps up to 2 meters long. The elasmotherium's horn, made from keratin, the same substance that makes up our hair and nails, could have given rise to the unicorn legend. Now let's move on to the rhinoceros, a creature we're all familiar with. Rhinos, like the elasmotherium, are large, herbivorous mammals, and they too have a horn or horns on their noses made of keratin. Could the elasmotherium, the so-called Siberian unicorn, have evolved into the rhinoceros we know today? The evolutionary connection isn't as far-fetched as it first appears. Both creatures share a common ancestor, Paraceratherium, which lived some 34 million years ago. Over the span of millions of years, different species branched off, adapted, and evolved, resulting in the diverse array of creatures we see today. The elasmotherium's horn, for instance, may have been an adaptation for defense or for attracting mates. Over time, as climates changed and environments shifted, the elasmotherium could have evolved into smaller, more compact forms, eventually resulting in the rhinoceros. This evolutionary journey from the Siberian unicorn to the rhinoceros is a testament to the power of natural selection and adaptation. While this theory may seem like a leap, the evidence points to a fascinating possibility. This isn't a fanciful fairy tale, but a scientific theory grounded in fossil evidence and evolutionary biology. The unicorn may not be a mythical creature prancing through enchanted forests, but a real, living animal that roamed our planet thousands of years ago, and its legacy lives on in the rhinoceros. But how do we reconcile the image of a graceful unicorn with the bulky gray rhinoceros? This question has baffled many, but let's delve into the realm of evolution and environmental adaptation to unravel this enigma. First off, let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the rhino. Rhinoceroses, unlike the mythical unicorns, are definitely not slender or graceful. They are hulking beasts, armored with thick skin to withstand the harsh realities of their environment. Their horn, unlike the spiraling, ethereal beauty of a unicorn's, is solid, practical, and used for defense or foraging. So how could such an elegant creature evolve into this robust, survival-driven beast? Well, evolution, my friends, is all about survival of the fittest. Over millions of years, species adapt to their environment to ensure their survival. Now imagine a world where the graceful unicorn existed. As the environment changed, becoming harsher, the unicorns would have had to adapt or face extinction. The slender form would have given way to a more robust structure, capable of withstanding harsh weather and warding off predators. The delicate, magical horn would have become more solid, a tool for survival rather than a symbol of beauty. And what about the color? Unicorns are often depicted as white or vibrantly colorful creatures, while rhinoceros are gray. Well, coloration in animals is often a result of their environment. In a dense, dark forest, a bright white creature would stand out like a sore thumb, making it an easy target for predators. A gray coloration, on the other hand, would provide excellent camouflage, blending in with the rocks and foliage, providing an advantage in the survival game. Furthermore, the bulky frame of the rhino is an adaptation to its diet. Rhinos are herbivores, and their large bodies help them process large amounts of plant matter, much like modern-day elephants. While the transformation from a mythical unicorn to a rhinoceros might be hard to imagine, it's a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation. The tale of the unicorn and the rhino is more than just a fascinating theory. It's a testament to the incredible, ever-changing dance of life on Earth. The unicorn-rhinoceros theory, while controversial, presents a thought-provoking perspective. It challenges our understanding of history, mythology, and evolution. This theory weaves together disparate threads, from ancient myths of magical unicorns to the hard, tangible reality of the rhinoceros. To recap, the unicorn-rhinoceros theory posits that what we now know as the unicorn was not a mythical creature of lore, but a real animal. Over millions of years, through the process of evolution, it morphed into the creature we now recognize as the rhinoceros. This theory suggests that the unicorn's magical horn was, in fact, an evolutionary precursor to the rhinoceros's dual horns. To support this theory, we explored historical accounts and artistic depictions of unicorns across cultures, noting their striking similarities to the rhinoceros. Furthermore, we delved into the evolutionary connection, examining the fossil record and genetic studies that hint at a shared lineage. However, this theory is not without its detractors. Skeptics argue that the unicorn's existence is purely mythical, born out of human imagination and storytelling. They point to the lack of concrete scientific evidence linking unicorns and rhinoceroses. But this is where the beauty of scientific inquiry comes in. It encourages us to question, to probe, to challenge existing narratives. It welcomes controversy and debate, because it is through these intellectual exchanges that we grow, learn, and evolve our understanding of the world. The unicorn-rhinoceros theory is more than just a quirky idea, it's a testament to the power of open-mindedness. It reminds us to look beyond the obvious, to seek truth in the realm of the fantastical, and to never stop questioning. So, whether you're a firm believer in the unicorn-rhinoceros theory, or a staunch skeptic, there's value in engaging with this dialogue. It invites us to look at the world from a different angle, to be open to the unexpected, and to embrace the possibilities that lie at the intersection of science, history, and mythology. Whether or not you believe in the unicorn-rhinoceros theory, it encourages us to question, explore, and appreciate the wonders of the natural world.